Bro, the RailSeas community is actually horrible. And I'm sure a lot of people can actually admit to that. That's something that everyone could probably admit on. And by horrible, I don't mean like they're just like bad people or nothing. It's like the only way to get views on RailSeas most of the time is just being negative about the game. Saying the game sucks. Saying the game's trash. You know what I mean? And you guys have, I'm not gonna like point at people, you know, but you guys have definitely probably seen one or two of those videos pop off, probably pop up on your recommended or something like that. And it's really like a weird cycle that's definitely, if not stopped now, is gonna continue. When we're midway through the game, people are gonna be talking bad, oh, this update sucks or something like that, and trying to pull views in. It's a really weird cycle of being like negative to game creators, because making a game is definitely not easy mentally, physically, and financially. You know, when you just play on these games and you, oh, this game is trash, and y'all just, you know what I mean, you just making stuff, you just talking about the game, you don't really understand what takes time and what's really average and what isn't average for the normal developer. You know what I mean? We don't really take in perspective to how much work they really put in, even if the game turns out bad or good. Obviously, you guys are like letting that happen. When people do that, y'all go crazy in the comments. Like it's vicious. It's like a jungle in there, bro. Y'all just be cooking them. But honestly, it's expected with a game like this. And sorry, I got a sore throat, so it's hard to talk. Where this is probably one of the most hyped games on Roblox, I guess, for the anime section, especially in this generation. A game being hyped like this is definitely not normal, because with the platform getting bigger, like 100k players back then is like 1 million now or something like that. It's definitely maybe double or triple the number. 1 million is definitely an exaggeration, but you get what I'm trying to say, where the average amount of players is extremely more higher than before. There's never been a game like this hyped up like RailSeas. There really isn't a game I could think of like at the top of my head that's got more advertisement or as much advertisement as RailSeas has as of right now. And negativity is always going to be something that's in a game or a community, but it's kind of like iffy when it's like 50-50 negative and good. You get what I mean? But with the Roblox anime community having PTSD, honestly, especially with maybe like, I don't know, I think it was Anime Legends and stuff like that, these games coming, like saying they're coming out but they don't come out. And there's a lot of games that have actually shown, you know, more than RailSeas has and haven't come out. So people maybe, you know, they think this game's probably not going to come out, there's no point in supporting it, there's no point in like hyping it up, so they just hate on it. But you can't really just hate on every game that comes into the community. It's good to have some space and boundary where you're not giving the game too much advertisement. But it's honest, for RailSeas, it's too late. This game's already like probably going to be one of the top games on this platform once it releases, and that's no you know, deriding. That's a fact. I think there's, you know, you could talk to anybody on the platform who's into anime and they're probably going to know what RailSeas is, even outside. But back to Anime Legends real quick. Anime Legends is probably one of the you know, prime examples for this, of kind of lying about their game coming out. Because if we look at their page right now, they did this to us twice. I'm saying twice, right? They say they're releasing one game, right? They hype that game up, they hype that game up, they hype that game up, and then they release another game, right? We play that game, we're like, okay, let's support them. And then they disappear for about 2 years. Look at that. They disappeared for a year or two. They come back. They say the game's coming back. They say the game's, oh, this game's coming. It's coming. We're y'all, hey, we ain't forget about it. Boom. They hit us with another game. Like, what is Anime Fighter Simulator? Like, we got finessed 2 times in a row. So this game, we obviously know this game's probably not coming out. It's been 3 months, 4 actually, and there's been no noise, not a whisper, not a tweet about this game since their simulator came out. So it's like a fact that they finessed us. And that's been happening a lot recently, like a lot. It's been like a trend for this. That's how like some developers, if you're, you know, willing to, you know, do that or finesse people, it's by hyping up a, you know, fake game and throwing in like just a random ass game that you tell them, oh, play this and support us, and we'll be able to like release this game sooner. But the thing is, we don't know Anime Legends for anything, or not Anime Legends, I guess we could say Block Zone, since that's their whole thing, for any good games, or at least any trustful games that we probably played. But for RailSeas, the Rail Brothers, we got them for Shindo Life. Shindo Life 1, 2, 3, whatever, bro. We got all of them, bro. They got it deleted, they made it back again. That's a successful game. We can trust that game. Everybody's played that game. The game's done good. The game's done numbers. So when they say they're making a One Piece game, it's a bit more easier to trust them than, you know, Block Zone, especially with the number of you know, proof, sneaks, amount of money that they said they're going to put in this game, amount of time they actually took in this game, the fact that they have, you know, huge people working on the game, people that work from, you know, all like a variety of games. I don't want to pinpoint one game and just make it specifically about them. I'm just going to say a variety of games. You know, a game you probably played, they've you know, Big Game probably played, they probably got a couple of devs from there working with them, or not devs, you know, maybe like UI you know, just you know what I'm trying to say, like they got people working from every game on their game. You get what, you know, you get what I'm saying, bro? So it's hard to think a game as big as this with all these people from all types of games, all types of content creators. Literally there's probably everyone's, you know, knows about this game or connected with this game in some type of way, would just not come out. It's not possible, you know what I mean? It would be extremely unlikely and extremely unprofitable for the Bro Brothers if they did that. But sometimes that's not the problem. That's not what makes people hate on the game, is they don't like the Bro Brothers sometimes. You know, it could be that problem. You know, they just don't like the game. They don't like One Piece. Maybe they don't like the Bro Brothers in general. Maybe, you know, they got banned off Shindo Life and forever resent them or something. Maybe they just don't like the style, the you know, the boats. No, I don't know, bro. The boats are actually kind of tough. You know, I'm just trying to, maybe they just don't like something specific in the game, and that's just not rocking with them. They just can't play that type of style. Maybe they can't run the game. There's all sorts of problems, but just hating on the game for no reason, or even for those small reasons, just doesn't make sense. Like, you seriously got to get checked out, respectfully, if you just hating on the game just to hate. Like, if you're trolling or something, I get it, but if you just don't like them for just no reason, just hatred in your heart for no reason, or you need to go get like holy water splashed on you or something. Like, that's not normal, dude. Like, I don't know, if you like Blox Fruits over this, I get it, but you don't gotta hate on the game. It doesn't really balance it out. It's just it's just unhealthy to hate on a game like that. It's just like you in a cult or something, bro. Like, I'm about to splash something on you. Like, just chill, bro. Like, calm down. Red Brothers ain't do nothing to you, bro. Like, you're not Batman with his backstory because of the Red Brothers. Like, chill out, bro. But honestly, if you don't like this game for like a valid reason, I'd love to know why. Because it's cool to get, you know, a side perspective. Bro, whoa. Whoa, I think I'm like dyslexic. Perspective of like the other side, you know what I'm trying to say? Seeing how your mind works, I guess. You know, I'm not like calling you dumb or nothing, or, you know, something like that. I'm just genuinely curious as to why you can't like the game, or why you can't support it, or why you're just unhealthily, that's even a word, hating the game. But overall, no one's forcing you to like the game. It's just as to why you're hating the game. It's cool to like be like, oh, that's a cool game, but it's not cool to act like Batman and the Joker because the Royal Brothers want to release a One Piece game. Like, calm down, dude. Chill out. But overall, that was a successful yap session. You know what I mean? That was an easy yap. Hopefully this was an interesting. Somebody's went ahead and bursted my door down. I could have been like butt ass naked, but back, you know, continuing my outro. Hopefully this was an interesting video for y'all. Just my perspective of what I think of, you know, the negative side of Rail Seas. And we see it a little too much, which is actually like my problem. Not really my problem. Just something I wanted to point out. I'm not a dear writer. You know, I spit out facts. If I don't spit out facts, sorry. If you hate me, sorry. If you don't like the game, sorry. Not sorry. Besides that, y'all stay safe, stay healthy. Hopefully I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Stay safe.